Hi guys, welcome to the 7 Money Show with me, your host Sean. I have a new microphone now, so I hope the sound is better. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to hit the like button, it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And we're going to talk about a number of things, including a new company. We're starting with Romeo customers. If you saw the presentation this morning, yesterday it was 544 million and it dropped to 310 million this morning, and there was nothing on the site. It made me think that their account with Lion Electric was in jeopardy. Later on in the day, they updated it to back to 544 million. Now, either they made one hell of a mistake, or they have just done, or the deal is in jeopardy and they didn't want to announce it over Thanksgiving. The thing is, if it is a mistake, it's a dangerous one to make, because people could sell on the back of it, and if it, as I said, it's lucky it's Thanksgiving, and it's a rookie move. I did when I did my hedge video on how to hedge Workhorse, the two companies I said was Romeo Group and TPIC. So I'm glad it's had a run up, and I didn't want it to drop on the back of something silly like this. Another one now you could hedge with, which I said about before, is Ford. Ford are looking ripe, and I know it seems silly, but they've been downgraded for not growing like GM when it comes to the electric program. But Ford will come back. They have a loyalty base with their petrol cars, and they are going into spending a lot on EV program. They're not doing it as fast as GM, but they will do it, and they are a world recognized brand. So as well as that, I hear people who have thousands and thousands in this Workhorse contract deal, so it wouldn't hurt you to take a little bit off the table and hedge the bet with Ford, just in case Ford gets some of the contract, which I think they will get some of the contract. Now we are going to talk about Moderna. Now, this company, does a number of different things. I won't bore you with it, but some of the cars, they look pretty silly, I'll tell you, but they're going to be more like campus security or cemetery gardeners sort of thing, park gardeners. You have like 1-seater cars that go 50-mile range, 125 miles an hour, but they do have like trucks and other things in the pipeline, and they do have a contract with a state school to a nutrition program. So I would normally steer clear, because they're saying to buy the units and common stock from them. Why? Because they don't want to pay any brokerage fees. But when you look at the cost of it, 72 cents, well, it's not exactly expensive. I was going to steer clear of it, then I saw the cost and I thought it might be worth throwing a few bucks there. Nothing too major. I wouldn't go too heavy in it. You know, maybe as a gamble. Now, Workhorse. You may be wondering what's been going on with Workhorse. For those of you who didn't know, like a year ago, Workhorse was 60 cents a share. Now, we've been hearing a lot about the trucks catching on fire and these forms coming out and updated, but to tell the truth, anyone who didn't think some people were going to take profits at 30 was deluding themselves. Yes, there are people who think it will get to 100. Yeah, I said myself, I think it will get to 100 if they get 100% of the contract. I do not think they'll get 100% of the contract. Now, the other thing to realise is the shares are changing hands, which is why the price is coming back up again. So changing hands from retail investors into institutional investors. And that means not going to be, they're looking to hold it for a bit longer. Now, we have people like JKR who he makes some valid points. He said with the quarter they just had, the CFO shouldn't be doing so many interviews, and we all know who that's with, and he should be focusing on cutting costs and ramping up production. But when you cut costs in a company, then you are cutting manufacturing. I am a strong believer that I think Workhorse are doing all their research in refrigerated trucks for the vaccine. I could be wrong, of course, it's just a theory, but I also think that they would have stopped all research altogether if they wasn't doing that. Now, just to save money, if you do a cost cutting exercise, then what you're doing is you're cutting corners somewhere, and this is a stage where they don't want to cut corners. They want to ramp up manufacturing. They want to bring more customers on board. Those people, the new workers they brought on board, aren't even registered. They're not registered as when people were saying, oh, they've only got so many workers on there. So that because they haven't been fully trained yet, they're not the ones registered. However, I understand people's worry when they are looking at it. I've spoken quite a bit about Workhorse. I know some of you aren't in there, so I'm going to speak about Black Friday. Basically, as I said, with Amazon, which is best known for Black Friday, make sure you do your research beforehand, have all your products in your basket, do things like use Price Spy, Camel to make sure these prices that you get on the map are the cheapest. Don't buy unless you need to. there are things like the Nectar double up account, Tesco Club Card double up account thing, and they coincide with the sales. I remember I doubled up vouchers, and I ended up with the reduction in price, I ended up getting something for a quarter of the price, and it was name brand, you know. So make sure you're well prepared. Don't do it on the last day, because then you're more likely to panic buy. Anyway, if you want me to check out any stocks, don't forget to let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment in the box below. For a limited time, Freetrade are doing a deal where if you use the link down below, you get entry into a competition for a free Amazon share. It's a limited time offer. As well as that, there's links to Stake, Trading 212, and plenty of other offers. There's also links to YouTube videos you may have missed. I'll see you in the next video. That's all for now.